Here's a lie that keeps people stuck. Maybe you've believed it too. I know I have. It sounds like this. People don't change. Change takes years. This is just who I am. But here's the truth. Science and life keep shouting back. Your brain can change faster than you've ever been told. Sometimes in days, sometimes in moments. And once you really understand that, it opens a door that never can be closed again. Now imagine this. What if everything you believed about your limits was just an echo from your past? What if you could rewire the parts of you that feel stuck? Not over years, but starting today. That's not a fantasy. That's neuroplasticity. And it's the single most empowering truth about your mind that no one taught you growing up. So let's talk about how to use it, not just in theory, but in practice, with real tools, real stories, and real transformation. Because if you stay with me until the end of the video, you'll understand exactly how to rewire your brain and take your identity, habits, and future into your own hands. So let me ask you something personal. Have you ever looked around at your life and thought, how am I still here? I should be further along by now. Maybe it's a habit you can't shake, a fear you can't silence, or a version of yourself you know deep down isn't you anymore. Well, you're not the only one. So many of us carry that weight of who we used to be, long after we're ready to grow. But here's something most of us were never taught. Your brain is not a finished product. It's not frozen in time. It's a living, breathing, changeable system. And you have more control over it than you can ever imagine. Let me introduce you to Sarah. She grew up thinking she wasn't smart, not because it was true, but because of one sentence from a teacher in the 5th grade. She told her, Sarah, maybe you're just not a math person. That one comment became her belief. That belief shaped her decisions, and those decisions built an identity. For years, Sarah avoided challenge. She feared failure. She told herself, I'm just not wired for this. Now, fast forward 2 decades. Sarah's 35 years old. She's sitting in her car before work, feeling invisible, stuck, exhausted. She told me, I feel like my brain is working against me, like I'm living inside someone else's life. Then she heard a neuroscientist say, your brain becomes whatever you repeat. For the first time, she didn't feel broken. She felt like she was just trained this way. That tiny spark of hope, it was the beginning of everything. Your brain isn't a machine. It doesn't just run programs. It's more like wet clay. It's soft, moldable, constantly responding to your thoughts, emotions, environment, habits, self-talk, your imagination. Every time you think the same thought, feel the same emotion, or take the same action, you reinforce a neural pathway. Imagine these pathways as trails in a forest. The more you walk a trail, the clearer it becomes. If you take a different path, the old path fades. That's why anxiety, procrastination, self-doubt, they feel so automatic. Your brain built fast highways for them. But here's the thing, you can build new highways faster than you think, as long as you use these 3 ingredients: focus, emotion, and repetition. You see, Sarah didn't overhaul her life overnight. She started with a whisper. Every morning, as she looked in the mirror, she told herself, I'm becoming someone who learns fast. Not I am, not I'm perfect, just I'm becoming. Within 2 weeks, she began asking questions again. She stopped freezing when things got hard. She was rewiring, neurons changing, wiring, old identity fading, new identity forming. The tool that changed everything for her and could change everything for you is the 3-minute Rewire Ritual. It's like brushing your teeth, but for your brain. Step 1, do this for 30 seconds. And you want to get a pad of paper and write this system down. Close your eyes, breathe, and center yourself for 30 seconds. Step 2, for 60 seconds, I want you to visualize the you're becoming. I want you to see it, hear it, feel them. And step 3, for 30 seconds, feel the emotion, the calm, confidence, strength, the hope. This signals to your brain, this matters. And step 4, for 30 seconds, say out loud, this is who I'm becoming. Activate multiple brain areas: visual, auditory, motor, emotional, for stronger wiring. And step 5, for 30 seconds, take one tiny aligned action. Send that message. Either drink water, take a walk. It's small brick, but it's a real build. If you do this daily for 30 days, you won't just think differently. You'll be differently. It's all in the repetition. Be persistent about this. This really works. This is brain science. So let's dive just a little bit deeper now, because rewiring your brain isn't just about what you know. It's about what you do and how consistently you do it. Let's start with why most people stay stuck, even after learning powerful truths about the brain. First, there's the identity trap. You might want to change, but deep down, you're still identifying with who you used to be. It's like trying to build a new house on top of old, crumbling foundation. The structure just won't hold. Your brain needs a new blueprint. Next is the evidence loop. Now, this one's sneaky. Your brain is constantly scanning for proof of what it already believes. So if you believe you're undisciplined, your mind filters your day to highlight those slip-ups, and it completely overlooks the wins. That loop needs to be interrupted, not just with new thoughts, but with new behaviors. And then we have the environment echo. The idea that your surroundings, your habits, even the people in your life echo back the old identity. And if nothing changes around you, it becomes 10 times harder to change what's going on inside you. Sometimes the fastest brain rewiring starts with changing your physical, digital, or emotional environment, which brings us to the next layer. What do high performers do that most people don't? Here's what they figured out. They don't wait to feel ready. They don't wait to feel confident. They act as if they already are the person they want to become. Now, this isn't fake it till you make it. This is identity-based behavior. It's neuroscience. Every time you take a behavior that matches the identity you're aiming for, you're literally voting for that future version of yourself. Fire the neuron to wire the neuron. When you act in alignment, you reinforce the wiring. So let's make this real. Here's a quick check-in. What identity are you growing into? What daily behavior would you reflect that identity with? And what system or support can help you stay aligned? Write it down, speak it, anchor it into your daily life. Now, these might seem like small things. It could be a calendar notification that says, acts like a focused person, or turning your phone grayscale to reduce digital distractions, or leaving your journal out so to remind you to jot down what's in your mind, or leaving your running shoes out where you can see them, and that'll trigger, hey, I need to get moving. Starting your morning with, I'm becoming someone who. That's an important one. These are what we call identity triggers. They reduce the friction between who you've been and who you're now becoming. Because here's the truth. Simple systems build stable self-concepts. And once your self-concept stabilizes, behavior starts to feel automatic. So let's zoom in on the science. Your brain is reward-driven. And dopamine, it doesn't just get released when you achieve something. It spikes when you anticipate growth or progress. That's why tracking even the tiniest wins matters. When you celebrate small progress, you reinforce the reward loop and make it easier to keep it going. Then there's Hebb's law. Neurons that fire together wire together. Every time you link identity with behavior and wrap it in a strong emotion, you deepen the wiring. This is why the Rewire Ritual works. It hits all three. And don't forget your default mode network, the part of your brain that activates during self-reflection. It can either lead you into spirals or breakthroughs. The difference? Whether you're feeding it intentional input through journaling, reflection, meditation, or if you let it run on. Here are 3 quick but powerful practices to keep your momentum strong. Number 1, micro journaling. Do this at least 2 minutes a day. Write down 1 moment today when you acted like your future self, and then write down 1 small action to reinforce that tomorrow. Number 2, anchor phrases. You should keep a list in your notes app. This challenge is training my brain. I don't have to believe every thought. I am not my past. I am my practice. That's a powerful one. Number 3, visual habit stacking. Try linking a new behavior with something you already do. Let's say after brushing your teeth, do your Rewire Ritual. Or before you drink your morning coffee, say your identity phrase. These small integrations make change stick. Along the way, you should be watching out for these all or nothing thinking. Look, if you miss a day, it doesn't mean you failed. It means you're human. Just get back on track. The pattern is what rewires your brain, not perfection. So don't get caught up in the all or nothing thinking. It's okay if you miss a day. Comparison paralysis. Now, don't compare your beginning to someone else's middle. Your journey is your own. Just grab onto it, honor it, and over-education with under-action. Knowing what to do isn't really enough. That's easy part. You've got to now do it. Knowledge isn't the power, but applied knowledge is the true power. So let's make this real. Here's your 7-day challenge. Number 1, do the 3-minute Rewire Ritual every morning. Number 2, write your new identity at the top of each day. Let's embed that. Number 3, track your tiny wins. No matter how small, they matter, they stack. And number 4, at the end of the 7 days, drop a comment here. What changed for you? Remember this, transformation doesn't come from watching. It comes from wiring. You've got the tools now. Use them. Let your brain catch up to the life you know you're meant to live. The truth, your brain is not your limitation, it's your tool. And right now, it's listening. Every thought, every emotion, every small choice, it's rewiring your future. You don't need more time, you need more intention. So start today with 1 ritual, 1 sentence, 1 moment of belief. Because that's all it takes to begin the change. If this resonated with you, subscribe to Mind Hackers. We drop new tools and training 3 times a week, all grounded in science, story, and strategy to help you become the strongest version of yourself. Comment below what's 1 identity shift you want to make in the next 30 days, and let's build it together.